Hi everyone, Sharon Spencer here in Hendersonville, Tennessee. So excited to be with you today. Welcome to my home, welcome to my kitchen. Doing a quick video today on how to cook with essential oils. So I'm going to keep it very simple. No stove, no oven, and not even a mixer is needed. How simple is that? Adults are going to love it. Kids are going to love it. We're going to be making something called energy bites today. And we're going to be using one of my favorites, wild orange. There are lots of other oils you can use for cooking too. Spearmint, dill, rosemary. But again, today, we're just going to focus on one. We're going to keep it simple. So, just a couple of things to remember. Let's just say your recipe calls for a teaspoon of an herb or a spice. Okay, we're going to remember less is more, less is more. So if it calls for a teaspoon, you may not need but just a half a drop or a drop. Or let's just say the recipe calls for a teaspoon of a much bolder spice or cinnamon. We know cinnamon is really, really strong. So how are we going to do that? We're going to use our toothpick application. You're going to put the toothpick in, swirl it around in your recipe, taste it, see if that's enough. If not, then you're going to do another toothpick. Remember, it's easier to add than to take away. So let's get started. Energy bars, energy bars. So what's our first ingredient? Shredded coconut. Recipe calls for a cup. You're going to use a half a cup to start with in your bowl. You're going to put the other half in a bowl to the side. It calls for a cup of dried cranberries. Oh, love cranberries. Try to get sugar-free if you can. And again, when I cook, because we're trying to eat really clean in our home, we do non-GMO, we do organic as much as possible. So, here we go. Cranberries. Love me some cranberries. Next ingredient calls for a half a cup of honey. But here I want to show you a great substitute. It's coconut nectar. If you have someone that has blood sugar issues, this is a great alternative because it's a lower glycemic. Great little tool here. Get all that down in there. Okay, next ingredient, raw almond butter. A half a cup of raw almond butter. I'm going to put that in there. Scoop that off. Then it calls for some salt. I love Himalaya salt. So I do a couple squirts of that. 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. Yum. And then my favorite, wild orange essential oil. So how many? We're going to do 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to take our spatula, we're going to stir, and we're going to mix and stir and mix and stir till we get that all stirred up. Then what are we going to do? You can either take a scoop or you can use your hands. I usually start out with a scoop, and sometimes it's great just to put a little bit of coconut oil or olive oil or something on your hands because it can get a little sticky, as you can see. Then we're going to take that, we're going to roll it in our coconut oil. That helps it so you can make a little bit ball a little bit better. Then what are we going to do? We're going to put it on a pan that has parchment paper on it. So we're going to get all that rolled up. Then we're going to stick it in the fridge for about 20 minutes. Let them just kind of firm up a little bit. And then you're going to call everyone in the house to come and try wild orange energy bars. Yum. Thank you guys for joining me today. Be sure and check out the links below for more information on how to cook with essential oils. And we'll see you back here real soon in Sharon's Kitchens, cooking with Doterra essential oils. I'm gonna go have me an energy bar.